rejected question segments. These are all of the questions Ari didn't want to ask. I like to be a little bit ridiculous with some of these things, so I'm going to go ahead and start off. You don't have to plead the fifth on some of these, but if you do, I won't hate you for it. So
Okay, sounds good.
we're gonna do a layup here to start off with. So obviously, you, the team, the defense, all the dances, you guys have it down pat. You guys have got Parent Trap, White Chicks, but you kind of dabble a little bit with some Disney Channel. So I got to ask you, how much Disney Channel do you consume every single week to be ready for Sunday so you guys can have your dances ready?
You would think I'm crazy because for one, I was a big Disney Channel kid, like big. Like I genuinely believe like the era I had as a kid when TV was like probably at its best. Like, we didn't have anything else but TV. So, that's all, these producers and people had to put their money in, they had their time to just put in the TV. So we had a lot of good shows and movies growing up on Disney. And when I met my wife, she's super big on Disney. So it's kind of just in our household. And then when I met Cam, I felt like me and Cam literally lived the same exact lives, just on different sides of the country. Like the way he grew up versus the way I grew up, the stuff we like, the type of careers, players we had to always be the underdog, prove ourselves. We always and we always bonded over Disney. And when he came up to me with the Parent Trap, I was like, you don't understand, like Parent Trap, that's me and that's me and my wife's movie. Like you saying I'm like, do you understand? Like, this is my movie. He's like, no, this is my movie. And I'm like, that's from that point on, I'm like, yeah, we're big Disney guys. We got to add all the Disney stuff. So every time we go to talk about the celebrations, it was all like, all right, what you got? And I'll throw out 3 Disney movies that I'm like, I have to do this. Like, I learned this as a kid. Like, there's no way I'm not doing this. And he'll throw out 3 Disney movies. I'm like, oh, we can't keep going Disney. But then the people like it though. So we kept going. And we had a couple more too that we never got to do. I'm sure he still has to practice videos and stuff, but hopefully I beat him to it.
We got to stay with culture here for a second though, because I was looking up different things. Wikipedia is a great tool for finding out like random things about people. You went to high school, I'm pretty sure at the same time with Lil Pump before he got expelled from
I knew
Flanagan.
that.
Did you
Yep.
ever no interactions? You never asked for a feature or anything like that?
No. Nah. So it's crazy. In my high school, we had a lot of we call them SoundCloud rappers. Where we had a lot. SoundCloud was big when I was in high school, so we had a lot of guys who thought they were rappers and oh, I'm gonna be the next big thing. Like, even some of my closest friends, they thought they could rap. So I was always around, like guys who say they could rap. And I think when he finally started getting big, I was like, wait, didn't we go to school with him?
Because you're like
I
two
could have.
years older, I think, right?
Yeah. I'm like, I could have sworn we went to school with him. And yes, lo and behold, we did go to school together. I think I crossed paths with a couple different celebrities throughout I think Bella Thorne, the co-star on the show called it was a show called Disney show, by the way, called Shake It Up that I used to watch. And apparently she went to some elementary school like that all my friends went to, and we all crossed paths with her at some point in our life, and we didn't even know.
All right, we're gonna move on here a little bit to some more fun stuff. You were a 6th-round pick, like we talked about during the interview, 2020 NFL draft. You had a lot of guys come out of Michigan that year. There were also a few guys from Ohio State that came out there that year. 8 guys. 8 guys went ahead of you. You think maybe if you had gone to Ohio State, you would have gone higher in the draft?
No, I might never got drafted. No, I'm playing. I probably would have, to be honest. Just knowing their DBU stature. I mean, they had what year was that? They had a guy go first round that wasn't even projected to go first round.
Mhm.
He played DB, and that's just kind of what their history is like. I mean, I would never go there
One of
though.
your teammates now, Okuda, Jeff Okuda.
Kuda,
He
I
was
mean,
in the
you
same
see where he
draft.
got drafted.
Yep,
You see where he got
3rd pick.
drafted. So you mean I think I probably definitely would have got drafted higher if I went there. But would I have had this same career? Probably not.
There you go.
There we
It's all
go.
about perspective. All right, I'm gonna hit you with a fun one. I'm expecting a great answer for this one. On a scale of 9 to 10, how happy are you the Vikings didn't sign Aaron Rodgers?
Hey, you know what's crazy? A-Rod was my favorite quarterback growing. I only watched the NFC North for 2 players, A-Rod and Adrian Peterson. Only time I ever watched the NFC North. Until my first season, we play in Green Bay, he threw a touchdown, my first NFL touchdown. Aaron Rodgers threw against me. I'm so happy we didn't bring him on the team because I want to be able to pick him off before he retires because I need to get him back. Like I can't go out letting my favorite player of all time growing up like do me like that. Like I gotta get him back. I
Steelers
gotta get him. I'm
Vikings
so
this
happy
year.
we didn't bring him.
Do you guys
I'm
you
so
guys
happy.
play Steelers this year?
Yeah,
So
overseas,
Dublin,
baby.
baby.
We got the opportunity here. We're lining you up for this now. Lining you up for this, Josh. All right.
I let BZ do it last year, but it's my turn
That's
this year.
kind of you. That's a really nice teammate. That's a really nice teammate. All right. And we got to talk about one more thing before we get out of here because you're up there in Minnesota. I know you're a sports guy. You like to go out to some basketball games. Maybe sometimes you get a little bit of rowdy there when you're watching some games. I don't know exactly the details here, but I know you were at a playoff game against the Thunder and you got a nice little card. You got a warning card
Yup.
on the side while
Yup.
you were watching the game. What the
Listen, I
hell were
didn't.
you telling SGA and the rest of the Thunder's players that got you a warning card that I assume you're going to probably put on the wall somewhere?
I didn't say anything I wouldn't say on the football field. I didn't say anything that I wouldn't say on the football field. Everything I said was completely within right of the football field because I've never gotten fined for anything I said.
Mhm.
It just so happened, I said it at the wrong time. It wasn't nothing crazy, but hey, it happened. It happened.
So you said you weren't going to take SGA's head off or something like that?
It wasn't towards him.
Mhm.
I couldn't disrespect the MVP.
That's true. That's true. But
It
were there
was
any
it
Ohio
was
State guys out on the other
it was
side?
it was it was it was it was a little bit of other stuff that was going on
Mhm.
that I had to let off my chest. And
Mhm.
they made it no fair. Like somebody was super rich next to me because they bought 2 courtside seats and didn't sit in them, and they weren't there the whole game. So I basically like had a whole row to myself. So I felt like I felt like I was like at home. So I was talking like I was at home. Like,
You got the
yeah,
arms
it was
up and
crazy.
everything?
I was like, ref. I swear to God, I was literally talking to the ref like he was like I was playing. I'm tripping, like I'm doing too much. And then I got the card. I was like, let me sit down. I was like,
What
I
did you
gotta
do
sit
with the
down.
card? Do you still have it?
No, I lost it.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is
But
where you got
but
to reach out to the
get
league and
this.
see if you can get another one. Put it up. That can
Get
be the
this.
background of your shot next time.
They so people on social media was getting on the Timberwolves for like some like I guess they had a couple words they misspelled in the card. So the next following game, like literally 2 days later, I go to the next game, it's a whole different card. They come up to security comes up to me and shows me and was like, we got a whole different card because of what you posted. And that people we got so much we had to print out a whole new card. So I gotta go get a new one now.
Josh,
I can't even keep that one.
you answered every question. You're an honest gentleman. I appreciate you rolling with these.
Thank you guys, man.